Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Aaron's High Cap Adventure Radio program. It's the 21st of November, and we are at our product spotlight demo. If you're watching me on the video, you're noticing that I've got a beautiful, delicious-looking AR 9mm pistol made by Blackjack Firearms. Check out Blackjack Firearms at bjfirearms.biz. They've got a lot of stuff. I always comment on how they're like they should be like a restaurant with their menu. You can pick and choose. They'll sit you down and say, what do you need? What do you want? What's it for? And they'll show you different types of products. Well, that's what we did with this gun right here that I'm showing on the video. It's an AR 9mm pistol. And we shot it last night again at the range, and everybody who shoots it, they're putting them in the same hole, minimal recoil, very comfortable to hold, and I've got a bunch of little add-ons I put onto it, so we're going to go over it right now. But the first thing we do when we get a firearm is what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm listening? That's right. We check to make sure it's not loaded. First thing I do is take out the mag. Mag is clear. I'm going to pull the bolt to the rear and check the chamber. Weapon's clear, and the weapon is on safe. So now let's talk about it. Put this back in here just for looks. I talked to John. I said, John, I'm wanting an AR platform because a lot of my other weapons are in the AR platform. So instead of me having to learn a different type of gun and where the mechanisms are, I want the same configuration when it comes to controls, but I want it shorter and I want it in a pistol cartridge. For those of you who have an AR pistol in a rifle cartridge, it's very wise to shoot it with earmuffs because it's extremely loud, and I didn't want that. I wanted to be able to shoot this gun without earmuffs if I had to and be able to recover from every report without my ears bleeding. So I really like the 9mm configuration. So what we have here, if you'll notice, if you can see in the video, I'm showing you where my finger is on the magazine well. It's not your normal size mag well for an AR rifle. This one was custom fit to fit the Colt AR 9mm magazines that carry 32 rounds. They're like stick mags. So I didn't want this big mag with a little stick sticking out of it. I wanted it more contoured shape to make it look pretty. I'm to aesthetics too. So here we have this special receiver. And this receiver, John from Blackjack Firearms, he got it from Quarter Circle 10 Tactical or something like that. Very nice. And what else we've got on here? It's a 9mm caliber, so it's a blowback system. It doesn't have gas coming down the barrel and then going back down to the gas tube, going into the bolt, getting all that hot gas and stuff in there and gumming it up. It's strictly blowback. So you shoot the gun in one direction. For every action, there's an equal and opposite action. It pushes the bolt to the rear. We've got our flip-up sights. The flip-up sights are really nice because they lay low. They don't snag on anything. But if I need them, all I've got to do is pop the levers and they pop up, and I've got my iron, even though they're made out of plastic, sights that pop up and I can shoot my target. However, I use those as backup sights. I don't use those as my primaries. What I've put on this AR pistol is an EOTech. I'm not sure exactly which model this is, but I like this one because it takes AA batteries as compared to like those camera lithium batteries. But what's nice is I zero the red dot and it's fast shooting. And because there's minimal recoil on this gun, you literally at 10, 15 yards can just put them in the same hole. That's how accurate it is. But if for some reason the batteries die or the mechanism itself just goes bad, because I don't have a quick release on this particular one, I normally like a quick release, but because it's so easy to co-witness, I just flip up my iron sights, my backup sights, and I can look right through the lens of this EOTech and still hit my target because I can see the rear sight and the front sight right through the lens of the red dot sight. So that's pretty cool. The other nice thing on here is the Key Mod quad rail. It's got a Picatinny rail all the way on the top from the front sight all the way to the rear sight, which I like. I don't like any breaks in the middle, so I can adjust my equipment anywhere I want without any potential for it being misaligned because I got a break in the Picatinny rail. It's one straight thing all the way across. The Key Mod quad rail, it's got this special design where you can insert rails into the larger side of the hole and slip it up into the skinnier part of the hole and then tighten it down. So you can modify this thing any way you want. I'm trying to keep it as trim as I can. One of the other nice things about the Key Mod is they have these holes, this one big hole right here that you can see towards the receiver side of the quad rail, which allows me to put in my quick release sling strap. I forget what you call these things. But you pop it in there, so if I've got it slung around my shoulder, I need to get it off real quick, I just press the button and take the sling off. Now, I've talked to you before about sling adapters. I've talked to you about slings. I've talked to you about sights. I've talked to you about almost every aspect of this gun. So what we did is, understanding and knowing what we have to work with and what to play with, you can come up better what fits best for you. So I put in a special sling that has a loop for quick adjustment. It's a quick adjusting strap. I've got the sling swivel up front that detaches very quickly. I can make this 2-point sling into a single point sling, or I can just take it off altogether. But now, what also comes with this gun from Blackjack Firearms, I'm getting sidetracked. What comes with this gun is this Sig Sauer arm brace. Now, if you're familiar with the Sig Sauer arm brace, what it's meant for is to support the pistol, because this pistol can get front heavy, and if you put your arm through the rubber part of the Sig Sauer brace, it kind of looks like a rifle stock, but it's not. You put your hand through it, and you're able to grab the pistol, strap it down your arm, and it becomes more secure. So that comes with that as well. So you've got the Sig Sauer brace, you've got the Magpul grip, Mo grip, I believe it's called, because this particular one is rubberized, and it has a compartment in the bottom. It comes with the flip-up sights, 5 magazines. It comes with a soft case. It comes with a key mod quad rail. It's a 9mm. It comes with a 7.5-inch barrel with the flash hider. I think it makes it right about 9 inches. They're Colt-style magazines, 32 rounds each. It shoots extremely well, extremely accurate, minimal recoil. I love it to death. If you want to get one of these bad boys, go to Blackjack Firearms, bjfirearms.biz. And you can modify one that you already have. But this is a great little tool. It's a pistol. I got excited because of open carry. I was thinking, if I ever wanted to, I could. If I put it in a proper holster, I could carry this thing. I'm not going to, but I'm just saying, just the thought of it going out there, just in case, I got lots of firepower. But anyway, check it out. bjfirearms.biz. I think you're going to like what they've got.